Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Cardano, Solana, SHIB, and Avalanche in that order. First, we're going to start on the daily chart of Bitcoin. Each candle represents one day. And guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purposes only. Now, in yesterday's video, we talked about this being our rejection area. We still haven't been able to pass that area. You can see my two trends I drew up when we broke out of each of these moves. And then you can see my trend here that we drew up for our downtrend. But if you look closely, this is an ugly chart, guys, and I'm going to show you a cleaner chart in a minute. That's more important. But I'm just giving you an example. You can see the triangle right here from this orange to this red. But we're going to actually move on to this chart because I cleaned it. It's bare bones. If you guys don't know, you see these ribbons. If you come here to trading, you go on Trading View, you go to Indicator Templates, and you click on MAEXP ribbon, and you can get these ribbons, which are all moving averages. Okay. The bottom purple one is the 20 EMA. Okay, I just make it purple. It might come in a different color, guys. So don't freak out if your settings are different from mine. I just make it purple. Okay. So what do we have? And I forgot to tell you guys this in yesterday's video, and I was so disappointed, guys, because I meant to say this yesterday. This right here was a possible bounce area. For some of you guys that sub to my channel for a very long time, you guys know the 20 EMA anywhere in this area was a strong possibility for a bounce for Bitcoin, which we got, and we got that on Ethereum. And there were some good, nice moves to be made off this bounce here. But currently, we did close a candle underneath, if it lets me click on here, underneath the 55 EMA. So now that's kind of acting as resistance. So the first thing I want to see is a higher term time frame closing above there for more continuation to the upside. And then let's see what we have on a fib. If we can pull up a fib from high to low right now, currently as we would speak would be from here. Let me get a lock. And then I'm going to draw the triangle so you guys can see that. So let's break this area right here, this 41,700, 41,800 area on a higher term time frame. And then maybe we could push back above these highs. And currently, guys, we're not doing anything special here because, look, we're still creating lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. There's nothing here special, lower high here because we just got a little bit. We didn't quite make it. So lower high, lower high, lower high. So we're not doing anything special yet. What I was hoping to see, and we talked about this a long time ago before this move happened, because we're crystal ball, we're psychics over here. We're crypto psychic. That's what I do. But we talked about this move here, the W. Okay, and then we talked about it getting maybe rejected right here off our fib, and that's exactly what happened. And then we talked about a potential M pattern shaping up. Let me get this on here. Boom, boom, boom. Where was it? Right here was the low that we had. So you can see our rejection point. Boom, boom in this box, which I told you guys I was taking profit right there. Now, we're still looking okay. I'm actually going to get rid of these things right here, right now. Remove drawings. Okay, we could actually, if you guys want, I'll keep the 150. Well, I already told you the numbers, but I want to draw up this triangle here for you. Okay, so you guys can get a better picture of what we're looking at on a bigger move here, on a bigger move, which would be from here. I'm going to take the high point of it. I want to take the highest point of it. Okay, and we're going to go right up here. Come on. There we go. All right, so now you guys see this triangle. This is the triangle I want to break, okay? Now, this is a bullish pattern. It's more likely to break to the upside than the downside. Now, can it still break to the downside? Yes. It's a 60-40. It's not that much of a difference, but I do like this setup. And right now, we're trading off these ribbons, okay? So as long as these ribbons hold up and this 20 starts to flip to the upside, especially on the daily, we could actually see a better move here. You can see what happens when it flips, guys. We see big moves to the upside, and then when it flips down, big moves to the downside, okay? Currently, right now, we're just trying to get it to hold so we can flip it to the upside and then ride it like a wave, okay? You can see right here, back here, flip to the upside, boom, ride it like a wave, all right? But we still want to get past the levels that we talked about. I'm going to go ahead and just redraw that fib so you guys can have some kind of, if you guys want to pause it or whatever you guys want to do, right here in this level. Where was it? Right here. Boom. All right. So if we get a candle up here and then we get rejected, something like this, then I'd be looking for more downside. But if we can break this, hold a higher term time frame, get above this area on a higher term time frame, then I'd be looking for a higher target. Until then, it is what it is, guys. And to the upside, guys, you guys know my level. We're just going to go to this chart because it's already on here. This level right here, anywhere from 44,600 up to this 48,830 area. These are my main level. This is when I start to get really bullish, to get back up into the mid to high 50s. That's where I would start to really look bullish, guys. Until then, we're just in this pattern. And I just don't want to see any kind of closure under this, right now, under this 38 to 37, 200 area. If we do that, then I would be looking for more downside. But right now, we're still looking okay. Let's go to some of the indicators. Let's see. The MACD will continue to cross up as long as we're above 40,900, which we currently are. But this is on the daily chart. Stochastic is coming down a little bit, but it looks like it might curve up. Let's go to the RSI. RSI we did confirm some bearish divergence here, but it's kind of weak. It's weak divergence, and we are getting a flip on the stochastic. So yeah, I mean, this could be a little bit of a pullback. Let's go to a lower term time frame, 4 hour. Let's go to this chart here and make it a little bit more viewable. Let's see, 4 hour. What do we got on the 4 hour? See the daily. It's starting to turn back up, though. It can turn back up, guys. These things can turn up quick. I mean, Ethereum has been dominating lately. So, yeah, in the 4 hour, we're getting a nice little move with some divergence and the stochastic flipping up. So short term, maybe could we see something? Let's look. It's going up. Is momentum going on? Momentum's crossing to the downside. So maybe a little bit of sideways. It's not showing me much here on the 4 hour. I do like this candle, but this is such a new candle right now, guys, that there's not much to go off of. Let's see what happens around this area here. But there's not much to go off of. We're only 45 or 50 minutes into this new daily and the new 4 hours. So, but I do like this candle so far. I do like the divergence. I like the RSI. I don't like the momentum coming down. Well, we'll have to see, guys. We'll have to see how this plays out. Let's look at the hour real quick. Any kind of short-term move to the upside. Well, we crossed down again on this ribbon. So what we want to see is an hour candle closing, maybe even a 4 hour just to confirm it above this 41,325, and then maybe we can get some kind of push up to this 41,800 area. That's what I would be looking for here. But nothing special, nothing spectacular yet. Nothing showing me anything too crazy. Bullish divergent. Well, actually, we got some little bearish, hidden bearish right there. But this is really weak. So maybe just a little sideways until something comes up here. Right now, I'm not seeing much. Let's move on to Ethereum. So Bitcoin, guys, real quick before I head off this, actually, let me go back to the daily. All we want to do to stay bullish in this pattern is stay above this 20-day moving average, or I'm sorry, 20 EMA, and stay above the bottom side of this ribbon. We don't want to see any kind of daily candle closing under this ribbon. Even if it moves up, we don't want to see it, because you could see what happens when that happens. It could start to get really ugly. Look, daily, we tried to pop it, and then it acts as resistance, gets blocked here, comes back, gets blocked again. Yeah, that could get ugly. But right now we are breaking above it, so this is looking okay right now. Let's see what happens in this area and in this area, especially on the daily. If we do break a new high on this candle at the 41, let's just say 600 area. Okay, Ethereum. My areas of concern. Guys, we actually did a video yesterday. We hit the target perfect. Let me draw that up. I believe we took the fib from here to here. Yes, we did. And we nailed it perfect right there. That was the high of the day. Boom on the daily. We hit it, nailed it perfect. Once again, for yesterday's video, guys, make sure you sub, hit the bell, hit the all, because we're hitting these moves, and then you guys can make your decision based on these moves. But we're nailing these targets. So what do I want to see? Some kind of higher term time frame, especially closing above this 3,047, and then maybe we could push up to the 32 to 33 area. That would be ideal. But first, we still got to get past that 3,000 area. To the downside, let's see here. What do we have? Well, we had this, and we had this as our last low. Let's see. It was our last low. Yeah, right here. Okay. So any kind of pullback down to this 26, on if it gets really ugly, this would be my bottom target. Let's see if we can get something a little bit better coming off of this to the higher time frame up here. So there we go. So that 2790, 2794 area, or even this 2760. So these are my three targets to the downside, and then you guys got my targets to the upside. Any kind of trend here? Yes, I believe we do have a little trend here. Let's draw it up real quick. How much time do we have? Oh, we're already 12 minutes in. I'm still on Ethereum, so I got to move this along. Guys, I'm just trying to get this as accurate as possible for you. Trend. Oh, we already broke this trend. That's right. I remember doing this. Yeah, we already broke this trend. I got to thin out my line here. I don't like it this thick. Let's save that. Okay, I think it already saved. Yeah, so we're Ethereum's looking really nice right now. It's holding above the 50-day. We still got to worry about this 200 up here, but it's definitely looking good on the daily. Let's see. Things are a little bit high though. Did we get some divergence? Oh, we did. We did confirm, and we are getting the turn down. So maybe a little bit of a pullback before we see some more upside. But momentum's still going up. I mean, let's see. The MACD will continue to cross as long as we're above that 2809 area. Let's go to any lower term time frames. Let's go to 4 hours, see what we're dealing with. 4 hours looking okay. There is a little bit of bearish divergence, but it's weak. Everything else is looking good. Hour is not looking so great, but everything else is looking pretty good. So this is a tough one to call. I don't like doing these videos right when the candle closes, but this is my time. Usually this is when we get a lot of accuracy. I'm just not seeing too much of anything besides our levels that we currently still have. So let's just concentrate on the levels we have, guys. We could see a bounce on the 4 hour, anywhere from this 2830 to that 7094 area or 2794 area, and to the upside. Yeah, we could see that 20. What was it? The high was. What do we have? The 2965. All right, so we're going to move to Matic. Matic, guys, same thing. We talked about this yesterday's video. We came up and look what we did, guys. We hit my target perfect. We had the 49.6. We got it perfect. Boom. Actually, we hit 150. It's pretty close. Close enough. We hit our target to the upside, got rejected, and we're still under this bigger trend. I'm still waiting for a three drive pattern on a daily, on a higher time frame, coming out of this pattern, breaking above this 150. 160 would be my target, and then past the 160 to 170 area, we can mark this down right here because this is the area I do like, right here and right here. Okay, if I can get it to go, come on. Right here, right here. These are the targets I'm looking for. How much time we got left? We got 15 minutes. To the downside, let's just see if the 142 holds up and 140 area, to the downside. To the upside, I still want to break this 155 area, and that's what I'm looking for. And coming out of this pattern on 2 daily candle closing, and then my target would be up here, excuse me, if we can clear these areas. Okay. Cardano, what did I tell you guys on Cardano? Unbelievable yesterday. I even played a little video from a video I did 2 days ago. Okay. Now we talked about a battle at this 92 to 91 area and possibly getting rejected. Well, we got the big rejection there. Then possibly a bounce up to 93. And guys, look what happened here. Let me just scroll over. 93. Boom! Nailed it perfect, just like we always do. I still want to clear that 93, get a higher term time, daily, or maybe a 12-hour. No, I want to see a daily, actually. Closing above this 50-day moving average, and then we can push up to this dollar area. That's what I'm looking at for the bullish side of things. But first, yeah, I want to see a higher term time frame of closing above that 93. And let's see if this 88 actually holds up, okay? Because we've been getting this at 86. So the 88, it's 86 has been a lot better to us. So we're gonna actually bring that down and bring it to 86. Let's see if the 86 holds up. And then if that doesn't hold up, then we can look for this 83 area, down here. And to the upside, you guys have my upside targets. Solana, we got rejected at the 50-day moving average, also at my 95. Still looking to break this trend, and then we're still looking to break this bigger trend here, the bump and run, for a bigger move, but that's down the line. Right now, we're still trying to just get out of this smaller move. So yeah, my first target would be getting above this 95, and then fighting here, guys. We talked about this area 104 to 106. If we can get any daily candle closing above this 101 area in this 95 area, those are my 2 targets. Those are all 3 of my targets to the upside, and to the downside. Let's just see if this previous low at 86 holds up right here. And that's what I want to see hold. I don't want to see us creating a new low. If it does, then I'd be looking down at that 84 area. All right. How much time do I got? 2 minutes. Shib Army, Shib Nation. Yeah, we're getting rejected right at my 2311 area. Actually, it was 2313 was the high. It's pretty close, guys. Let's see a higher term time frame close above there. Get above this 24. Actually, I want to see this 2450. Get above there, and then get above this 50-day moving average, coming in a little bit above 25 and a quarter to the downside. Let's just see if 2250 holds up on a higher term time frame. Okay. Avalanche, guys. We talked about this 92 area. I had 90, and then I had to change it to 92 because we were $2 off on that one. That was the only one we were off on. Getting a higher term time frame above there. How much time I got left? Not much. Higher term close above there on a daily. Then we could push this 95 into this 99 into this 100 area. And then my higher term targets would be up here if we do break out of that, especially with 3 drives. We are getting a nice bounce off my trend. So let's just see if this 83 holds up. If the 83 holds up, then yeah, I would look for more upside on this. Okay. So that's it for tonight's video, guys. Much love. Make sure you guys sub to my channel. Hit the bell. Hit the all. And I'll talk to you guys.